Good morning. Hello. I didn't see you there. I was laid off. I have joined the recently unemployed group due to the Pandora. I'm just trying to avoid saying the actual name. And there was light at the end of the tunnel. I was seeing the light and oh my gosh, I just realized I have my Invisalign on. Let me take these out real quick because I feel like the lisp is just not doing it. Alright guys, I'm back without my Invisalign. So if you were hearing a lisp, that was not an actual lisp, it was my Invisalign lisp. So yeah, I was laid off from my job at a major studio where we made lots of movies and stuff. I don't want to say the name yet because it's all kind of still happening and I'd rather just wait till I'm officially out. Nothing bad about, I honestly had a great experience working there, and I'm really blessed and fortunate to have had that opportunity, especially at such a great and well-known studio. Due to unfortunate circumstances, I was one of many who were laid off. It was a large group of us who were suddenly told, we no longer need you. No, not really like that. Later on in this video, I will talk more about why I chose to make a YouTube channel now and not while I was working. Going from a very stressful, high pressure job to all of a sudden waking up and not needing to put on your alarm clock because you really don't have anything to do. And I think that was really the major change for me, was just the routine. I had a routine and then I didn't. I had something to do and then one day I didn't. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna take this as a time to pity myself or cry about it or be sad about it. I'm gonna take this time to sit down and get my thoughts together and think about all the things that I've always wanted to do that I couldn't do because I was always busy working. So what I did was I made a list of things that I've always wanted to do or things that I have been doing, which later I'll talk about this in the video. I do a lot of production work, which includes writing, acting, and producing and all that stuff. Honestly, what most appealed to me about YouTube was that I had complete control and complete freedom in what content I wanted to make. Yeah guys, in the industry, that's not always the case. Whether you're a writer, director, producer, a lot of the times you can pick the work you want to work on, that's true. But say you have a project in mind that you want to do, it's very difficult. It's possible, but it's very difficult to get that project executed, to actually film it. And even then, say if a studio or production company own the rights to that project, they can change whatever the heck they want about your project. Even though you wrote it, it was your idea, everything was you. They can change things simply because they own it. So I thought YouTube is such a great, I've always been a fan of YouTube. There's different communities within YouTube that I'm a huge fan of, including ASMR. Hey, ASMR. And, I said, well, this is something that I myself am a fan of. And in addition to be consuming it, I'd also like to create it. So I have the resources to do it. I know how to do it. Why don't I do it? And that was the question. I'm just a random girl on the internet who's going through some stuff in life just like everyone else. I'm just a regular gal, and I really just want to keep these videos as authentic and as truthful as possible. So yeah, that's thanks for watching. Yeah, so if you're into that kind of thing, then you're at the right place. Okay guys, let's just take a little break. Let's just take a little intermission. I honestly just needed a break from filming. It's quite exhausting, especially without a script. So went out for a little ride, ran into Bambi here. Hey Bambi! Bambi honestly thought we were creeps. We're just staring at him the whole time. Not gonna lie, I definitely feel like I'm in Twilight. It's actually really nice here in Georgia. So I mean, for those of you who don't know, well, I guess that's everyone, right? I am temporarily staying with my parents here in Georgia and enjoying it so far. Right now, I actually have 2 auditions, so I'm going to go over my lines, do a script analysis, and it does take a while because I think the first one's like 8 pages and the other one I forget how long, but it is a lot of work. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, this industry is not for everyone. I mean, I do it because I love it. I would still be doing it regardless of pay. Like, whether or not I was auditioning, I would still be doing it. You know, I would still be in classes and everything, but I think a lot of people think it's easier than it is. It's a lot of heartbreak, I have to admit. A lot of rejection. You spend hours and hours memorizing the script and breaking it down and, you know, paying for a coach to like go through it with you, and you audition and then you don't get it. Or you get a call back and you get really excited. That's actually even more heartbreaking, I feel like, because then you get a call back and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, it's down to me and so or whatever. And then you put all this work into it, you know, and then you don't get it. And you have to be okay with that. Like, that's literally just part of the business. Even people who are very, you know, successful have to deal with rejection. And sometimes even when you have the job, you know, actors get fired all the time. So writers get fired and directors get fired. I mean, your job's never really secured. So you never feel secure. It's kind of depressing when I put it that way. I love it. I love what I do. I would do it regardless. I think that's what keeps me going, is like, even if I wasn't auditioning, I'd still be doing it. So I might as well be auditioning type of thing. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah,